In this dramatic yet darkly humorous footage, a once confident robber storms into a shop, intimidating the owner and seizing the cash. But his moment of triumph doesn't last long. Within seconds, the tables turn, and he's forced to flee for his life. Be prepared for the unexpected inside your store. When chaos suddenly erupts, a can of pepper spray can stop an attack and buy you precious seconds. Always keep one within reach. A shocking motorcycle robbery in Brazil was caught entirely on camera. The robbers armed themselves with large rocks, lying in wait to ambush unsuspecting victims on the street. But fate chose the wrong target, a police officer on a motorcycle. He quickly dismounted, made a tactical retreat, then turned back and opened fire on the attackers. Panic erupted as the criminals tried desperately to flee. A security camera captured the tense moment when a thief on a motorbike tried to rob a couple walking down the street. But this time, his plan backfired. Instead of panicking, the couple stood their ground, fighting back with incredible teamwork and courage. Within seconds, they overpowered and captured the would-be robber. A peaceful evening suddenly spiraled into chaos when two armed robbers burst in, threatening a young woman and her little sister. But they didn't expect what came next. Their father, hearing the commotion, charged into action. With fearless precision and a protective rage, he confronted the attackers head-on, overpowering them to save his daughters and end the nightmare before it could get worse. Two men on a motorbike tried to rob a man walking alone on the street, demanding his valuables at gunpoint. But their plan fell apart fast. The victim refused to back down, fighting back with courage, and just as the chaos unfolded, police officers arrived at the perfect moment, swiftly stepping in and bringing the robbery to an abrupt end. A normal hangout turned into sheer chaos when two armed robbers burst in, sending everyone running for cover. But one man refused to flee. Fueled by adrenaline and courage, he stood his ground, facing the danger head-on, determined to defend his friends and turn the tables on the criminals. Under the cover of quiet, a thief tried to outsmart fate, slipping through a gate and tampering with a motorbike while the owner was distracted. For a moment, it seemed he might get away. But fate had other plans. Because no matter how silent the crime, RMA always finds its voice. What began as an ordinary drive turned into a split-second battle for survival. 4 robbers on motorbikes surrounded a car, smashing windows and demanding keys. But fate dealt them a brutal twist. The driver wasn't just anyone. He was an off-duty cop. In one explosive moment, he drew his weapon, unleashed gunfire, and turned their perfect crime into a disastrous escape. A couple's peaceful ride turned into a nightmare when 2 robbers on a motorbike forced them to the side and aimed a gun at them. Just when it seemed there was no way out, a brave passerby driving by stepped in at the perfect moment, turning the tables and saving the victims from certain danger. In a moment of danger, a clever boy turned the tables on a would-be thief. His sharp instincts and fast reactions stopped the phone theft in its tracks, leaving the criminal humiliated and empty-handed. This guy stormed in waving a gun, thinking fear would win the day. But he couldn't have been more wrong. In an incredible act of courage, a group of seniors joined forces and took the thief down, proving that age is no match for bravery and unity. A thief leaps off his motorbike, gun in hand, ready to rob. But fate throws him a plot twist straight out of a movie. His target is his best friend. As the Chinese proverb wisely says, of the 36 strategies, running away is the best. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do isn't to fight, it's to live another day. Two robbers thought an easy target awaited them, a lone woman running a small grocery store. But they were wrong. She fought back with fearless determination, sending them running for their lives, and leaving their motorbike behind as her trophy of victory. A pickup truck driver narrowly escaped a sudden carjacking attempt, proof that awareness and sharp reflexes can save lives. By using his vehicle as both shield and weapon and executing a flawless high-speed reverse maneuver, he turned a deadly trap into a dramatic escape. A robbery like this has never been seen in history. I honestly have no idea how to describe it. The scene is so absurd it defies logic. If you've got any thoughts, theories, or just want to laugh at the chaos, Drop them in the comments below.